You know, every now and then you see an image that just says it all. We're looking at Marrakesh, Morocco. And here, the world's focus is on something incredible, the very building blocks of family. It's a quest that brings scientists and hopeful parents together from every single corner of the globe.
So today, we're diving deep into the world of assisted reproduction. This is where science, hope, and humanity all intersect. We're going to explore this massive, collaborative effort to overcome infertility, a journey that really, truly knows no borders. All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to start at a huge global summit, then zoom right in to see the incredible science happening inside the lab. After that, we'll meet the local experts who are making it all happen, hear the powerful stories of the families they've helped create, and finally, we'll look ahead to a future where building a family has fewer barriers than ever before. So let's set the scene. Our story kicks off in Marrakesh, which recently hosted a landmark event, the 22nd World Congress on In Vitro Fertilization. And listen, this is not just any conference. This is where the world's brightest minds in reproductive medicine gather to literally shape the future of family. And the theme for this whole gathering? It says everything. No borders in ART. And ART stands for Assisted Reproductive Technology. The whole idea is that the science of creating families shouldn't be stuck in one place. It should be shared, accessible, and collaborative, crossing any and all geographical lines. And the focus here is about so much more than just sharing research papers. The real goal is to hammer out a worldwide strategy. So for 3 days in November, you've got these experts putting their heads together on a global plan to tackle a challenge that affects people absolutely everywhere: infertility.
Okay, so what exactly are they discussing behind those closed doors? Let's go from the big picture summit and zoom all the way in to the microscopic science that makes all of this possible.
We hear phrases like cutting edge thrown around all the time, right? But what does that really actually mean when we're talking about IVF? What are the breakthroughs that are giving more and more people a real shot at parenthood? Well, it looks a lot like this. You've got AI acting like a superpowered assistant, helping scientists pick the most promising embryos. There's time-lapse imaging, which lets them watch those embryos develop 24/7 without ever disturbing them. And then there's microfluidics. Think of it as a microscopic obstacle course designed to find the absolute strongest sperm. Every one of these is a real tool designed to boost the chances of success. Now, one of the biggest game changers they're talking about is PGT. It's a perfect example of this incredible science. Before an embryo is even transferred, scientists can screen it for chromosomal issues, which are one of the main reasons IVF can fail. Just think about that. This one step can dramatically, and I mean dramatically, improve the odds of a healthy pregnancy. But here's the thing. This amazing science isn't just theoretical stuff happening in a vacuum. It's being actively practiced, taught, and pushed forward right there in the host country, Morocco. It's this beautiful blend of global knowledge and local, hands-on skill. And this is where it gets real. Local institutions like Labomac are these crucial hubs. They aren't just providing services, they're hosting hands-on workshops, training the next generation of specialists in super specific fields like the study of sperm or genetics. This is exactly how global knowledge gets translated into local expertise. And this expertise is driven by dedicated local leaders. You've got people like Dr. Nuruddin Wanjali and amazing centers like RIFEV in Casablanca. They are the essential link, the ones connecting Moroccan families to the exact same world-class science we've been talking about. Because really, at the end of the day, every single scientific session, every new piece of tech, and every expert is focused on one thing: helping people build their families. So now, let's pivot from the science to the deeply personal stories that give it all so much meaning. Just listen to this. A single sentence from Sarah and Ahmed that says it all. For them, after what can be years of heartbreak, this was the result. That's the whole point, right there.
And these aren't just anonymous stories we found online. They come straight from the patients at the IRIFE Center in Casablanca, the very same place where those local experts we just met are turning all this global science into personal miracles.
For another couple, Nadia and Hassan, their journey began with just that, a glimmer of hope, often after years and years of struggling.
And that hope, when you combine it with the clinic's expertise, it blossomed into a family, with the incredible birth of their healthy twins, Samir and Laila. And the gratitude you hear from patients like Fatima B, it speaks volumes. It's not just about the successful outcome, it's about the quality of care and that warm welcome that makes all the difference in the world during such a difficult journey.
So this brings us all the way back to our central theme. We've seen how this global exchange of ideas is put into practice by local heroes to create real families. So, what does this tell us about what's coming next?
You know, the journey we've just taken, from a massive international conference in Marrakesh all the way down to the personal stories of Sarah, Ahmed, Nadia, and Hassan, it shows this powerful connection. The goal, at every single level, is the same: to make the dream of having a family a reality for more people by knocking down scientific and geographical barriers.
And that leaves us with a pretty profound question to think about. As technology keeps pushing the limits of what's possible, basically erasing the biological borders that used to define fertility, it really makes you ask, what does the future of family truly look like? The science is moving faster than ever, and its impact is really just beginning to unfold.